Hi Earth friends, my name is Nikki and welcome to the Lucid Moon Tarot. Let's take a look at some messages from your past, present, and future today. I have 3 piles here for you with a specific message that we're going to take a look at. The first pile is with a Kuromi deck with a message you know the answer. The second pile is with a Pastel Journey Tarot with the Don't Compare message. And the third one is with the 72 Stories Tarot with the message Get Out of Your Head. So let's take a moment to meditate on which pile best suits you right now. You can choose based on the specific message on top or the tarot that you'd like to be read with, and I will see you in a bit. Hi, pile number 1. You chose the message you know the answer with a Kuromi tarot. And let's take a look at your messages from the past first. So, Spirit Guides, what is your message for pile 1's past? Pile 1's past. Okay. So for your past, it looks like you had a pretty good job or career that you were dealing with. I see you really being generous with the people around you, whether it's giving money or giving your time, volunteering, your knowledge to other people as well. I see you really being very giving to others and to yourself also, and I see a lot of people just kind of looking up to you and really listening to the messages that you are freely giving to others. I see a lot of creating as well. Maybe you were feeling quite creative in the past, like there was a lot of things happening for you, new things that are happening for you, new situations, new opportunities, and new connections as well. But I'm really seeing that in the past now, you had all of this really positive things happen for you, but I see you really, trying to find something different, something more in line with what you really kind of, it's almost like trying to find your inner path. Maybe these things in the past served you well, but it wasn't really connecting to your your life goal or your dharma in life. And it looks like that you're kind of looking in the past for what this path might be for you. I just see you really going deep and asking yourself, what am I doing with my life? How what is right for me? Is this path right for me? Am I doing the things that I really want to do? So there's a lot of inner introspection that's happening, and I can see why your message is you know the answer. Perhaps you were looking at things outside yourself for answers, looking for guides or mentors or things to kind of maybe lead you to the right path. But I'm really seeing the message that you are, the answer that you're looking for really is within yourself, and it really is going to take that inner work and inner introspection to get to know the answer that you're looking for. Let's take a look at your present messages for your present now. So, guys, spirits, what is your present message for pile number 1? Okay. 7 of Pentacles, you have the Hierophant, and you have the Page of Swords. Okay, so at the present moment, it looks like you're really cultivating a lot of new skills, maybe cultivating a lot of different like connections, new connections to kind of get you to where you need to go, or like maybe you have a goal in mind wherever it's like career, to maybe increase your abundance in life. And I see you really like cultivating, new skills to increase, abundance or create new relationships that better suits you. With the Hierophant here, yeah, I really am seeing you kind of like getting teachers and mentors. They say that the teacher appears when the student is ready. So maybe with this introspection that you've been doing lately, you've finally been, seeing mentors and people to look up to kind of guide you on your path and your way to where you want to go. I see you really wanting to almost like uplift yourself, with this like Page of Swords, like learning to be a leader. There's like also a message of, needing to really lead and almost like choose which path you want. Maybe it took you a while to really understand that you are the creator of your, universe, that all paths are, correct, and there is no wrong path in life. And you really have to take lead of what you really want from life. I see you really just finding out that you have the power, feeling very capable of even like going to the things that you really want to do. I think with the introspection here, you found out that the things that you would like to do is really cultivating that, inner work within yourself, maybe healing as well, and cultivating, I'm also getting like good, what's it called, time management. I see you really taking the reign on your social media activity. Like I see you kind of meditating and understanding that you create your thoughts, and your thoughts create like what is, outside of yourself, because we all are manifestors. And I see you really understanding that you are the manifester in your life, and taking the crown and really owning up to what you want to do, whatever it is in life. And with this message, you know the answer. I'm slowly like feeling like that, yeah, you're slowly getting that, like you have been really looking inward and really have been kind of understanding that there is no like, really there is no correct answer to like what you want to do in life. It's just, I see you just like working on yourself and then finding out that you actually like to do like something very specific, or you want to like be your own boss, or manage your own life, and that is really what you're working towards. Okay, now let's take a look at some messages for your future. What is some messages for the future for pile number 1? Okay, so we have 4 of Wands. I'm gonna push this a bit. We have the 4 of Wands. We have the 3 of Swords. And we have Judgment. Okay. So I'm seeing that in the future, you're really going to be, feeling very confident. You're really going to find new connections that you're looking for, or like a career that you really want to do, or an idea that you really are super excited about. There's a feeling of almost like going back to your childhood and, seeing the things that really lit you up when you were, a kid, and got you excited as well. With this 3 of Swords, she's kind of looking down at like the heart that has all the swords like stuck in it, and it's almost like you kind of like released all this past like heartaches and this like hurtful like energy that you were bringing a lot. Maybe you had a bit of like a victim mentality in the past, and now you're like kind of like stepping out of that and really looking at all that pain, all that like things that you've been through, and just being like, yeah, like I've I've been through it, and I kind of just accepted it, and you're not a victim anymore. You kind of just like kind of look at it and remember how much it has changed you as a person, and how much that really like um how much you've learned from all of that like heartache. Yeah, I see you being very like almost like not attached to all of the past like hurts that you've been through. With this judgment card, yeah, because you have really I'm getting the line here is spirits is saying that um to get through the the light, you have to kind of get through the all the shit first. So it almost feels like you've really taken the time to sift through all of like the hard emotions that you've had to deal with in the past, and relationships that had to let go of, and you've really just been like really looking at yourself and changing the things that you have power to change, you know. And the judgment card is just like, it's almost like what you create is going to be, or what you manifest is like going to be given to you, because you've gone through so much like hard work on like self-healing and self-mastery as well. And I really see you have such like a beautiful future where you're almost like self-reliant, like you're happy, you're abundant, I'm getting like grateful, you have like released a lot of hurts. I see you really forgiving people in the past, and letting go of all of these like stuck emotions that you might have. And because of that, the universe is now like guiding you into such a like more light and like brighter path. I see you kind of like communicating and helping others to also, you know, bring this clarity that you have earned, that you have found out from going through so much healing. I see you helping people and like also showing them how to how to let go, how to forgive, how to heal themselves. Yeah. And with this, you know the answer. I'm really getting the feeling that in the future, whatever it is that you're trying to find right now, whatever answer that you've been really wanting to, you know, understand and get, I just see you like really asking a lot. Like this magician card, you've just been like really been trying to manifest, just been trying to create and dream, and now you're like in the future, you're slowly like understanding that all it is, you know, you have all the answers inside of you all along. And the universe is really going to be kind of yeah, it almost feels like a lighter journey in life. You've worked so hard, and now you're almost like vibrating so much higher that you're really changing your path for the better. I'm so proud of you, pile number 1. That is all for me. Thank you so much for being with me in this reading, and I hope to see you soon. Goodbye. Hi, pile number 2. You chose the message "Don't Compare" with the Pastel Journey Tarot. So let's take a look at some messages for your past first. So some messages, spirits, for pile number 2's past. For the past. Okay, we have Knight of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, and Princess of Cups. Wow, you have all court cards here in the past. So I feel like this, yeah, this is like a lot of relationships here, especially with this like don't compare note here. I'm feeling that in your past you were around a lot of different people that are you know, kind of different from yourself. Perhaps you were looking at someone and this one says, like, her in her back, it says "fight like a girl," and I'm just like I'm getting the message that maybe in the past, like, you've just been kind of like reprimanded by people for I'm getting like emotions, and that you're also quite, you know, like maybe you're a little bit like shy and soft, and it's like really hard for you to kind of communicate and to almost like step up for yourself and really fight for yourself. And you know, you envy this quality within other people, because I see you as, you know, really wanting to be someone who can just like cut through the shit and just like communicate what they really want. And I see yourself just looking at, you know, other people too. Maybe there's like a friend who is quite abundant as well, and you've always been feeling like, oh, like, why is this person making so much more money than me? They have such a more like interesting life compared to me. And I also see you kind of like going on your social media a lot and comparing yourself with other people in the past. And yeah, Spirit is just saying that you, in the past, you've just really been like looking outwards, and not inside of yourself to really like understand who you really are. Maybe it's been a confusing time when it comes to really understanding what you want in life, and you know what makes you happy. And I see you before looking outside and like looking at social media or your friends or other people and just like thinking like, oh, they're happy, so is that how we become happy, by being like them? So that is the past message. Let's look at your present message now. You have 5 of Pentacles. You have Knight of Wands. And you have 10 of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, with this like 5 of Pentacles, I'm getting a feeling that there's like a little bit of FOMO here, a little bit of like feeling like you've missed out on something, feeling like you got like locked out of something. You know, perhaps it's because you've locked yourself out, actually, is Maybe you've really just had to quit social media for a while, or you've had to like really force yourself to look away from what other people are doing. It's almost like, but it also feels like you're kind of like blocked here. Did you have like a falling out with friends? Did you, or did you like run away? Not run away, but like drop friends as well. I see you just like kind of being alone right now, or feeling a little bit lonely. Maybe you've really had to decide on like which people to really like share your energy with. But I really see with this Knight of Wands, it almost feels like with this isolation that you feel right now, there's also this like movement of energy, movement of like creativity, a new vision perhaps. I also see you like having a lot of free time with like your pets, or like just people that you really enjoy being with. Maybe in the past you've just been like kind of been friends with people because it feels like you just like, sometimes we just have those friends that we have just to say that we have friends. But perhaps now you're really realizing that it's almost like you'd rather be like alone or with people that you really vibe with. It doesn't have to be pets. It could also be, like being out in nature, or just, being with really close friends. But I'm getting that because of this almost like solitary, more inward nature that you have right now, there's like a spark of creativity. There's like fire inside you to change something around, to change things up, to maybe look at other options when it comes to friendships. Maybe you found out that you can, I don't know, adopt a dog, or you really found out that you really wanted a pet and you got a pet. And like, I see you understanding that that's enough for you. You don't need like other people to kind of like satisfy the feeling of like FOMO, or the feeling that you're enough. Yeah, for the present moment, it feels like you're really just on your path of understanding that you are enough, that you don't need other people to kind of give you a validation and confirmation that you are enough. And I see you really like focusing on things that give you joy right now and give you creativity. Let's take a look at your present messages. Okay, so this one came out. We have the Princess of Wands. We have, oh wow, the Three of Swords again. This one came up on the last reading. And the Death card. Let me push this up so you all can see the cards. I'm sorry, just like alignment drives me crazy, so give me a sec here if I can actually do this. Okay, cool. Yeah, so for your future here, I'm seeing that, and by the way, if you're in pile number 1, there's the same card in the same exact the Three of Swords in a same exact positioning here, so you might want to check out pile 1. But for your future, yeah, I really seen you. I see you just have this like inner strength within you to kind of just, I see like you being more authentic, you kind of standing up and like doing what you really want to do, like not waiting for validation or like other people to accept you. I see you just like standing up for yourself and like creating boundaries as well. Yeah, I see you like it's almost like a glow up, like taking care of yourself. Perhaps like you take yourself out on a date. Um, with this Three of Swords cards, I see you almost like just accepting that, you know, you don't always have to be happy, you know, to enjoy life. And maybe in the past, you really defined happiness by having other people around or having tons of connections and always being like with others. But with this Three of Swords here, it's almost like, and it feels like almost like soft and happy. Like, yes, you still have those episodes where you feel down and you feel low, and perhaps like you've kind of remember your past, you know, because like we always have the past come up to us, especially those like hard moments that we always tend to remember. But I just also see you like cutting this off, like with this Death card, you cutting off the things that don't serve you, the people that don't serve you. I see you just like being real. I think in the right now you're just like really creating an authentic version of yourself. You're really getting to know yourself and really like um being brought back into your own power, whereas in the past you might have been like giving it away to other people. But now you're really like concentrating on yourself. You're cutting off these like hardships or hard memories and hard, maybe even like thoughts about yourself as well. And you're almost like creating a new version of yourself that is so aligned to like your true authentic nature. And it took time for that to happen. You've had to like let go of people, you've had to let go of a certain things to really understand what it is or who it is that you want to be. And yeah, I see in the future that it's almost like you're almost like a whole new different person. I see you just like accepting like pain, accepting hardships, and just being accepting with the present moment, and that not every like hard thing has to be masked. Maybe in the past you tend to like busy yourself when you do feel like these emotions, these hard emotions coming up. But now, since you've like really cultivated this resilience in yourself, I see you really almost just accepting it, and you know that life is pain. But in such an elegant way, and in such a like real way as well, that really feels authentic to you. Because not every day is gonna be like happy and cute, right? Like sometimes most of the times like shit happens, and I see you just really accepting that and just like owning it. Yeah, you're so confident, pile number two. And with this like don't compare note here, yes, that is really what you're working on right now. You're working on you're working on just letting go of FOMO and comparison. And I really see you in the future just understanding who you really are, and or not who you really are, like understanding more of like the essence of you, and understanding what you want and what you love out of life, and really just like being more conscious of yourself. And yeah, cutting off comparison when it comes to like the outside world or comparing yourself to other people. That's amazing. Thank you, pile number two. That is all for me. I hope this reading resonated well for you, and I hope to see you soon. Goodbye. Hi, pile number 3. If you chose the note Get Out of Your Head with the 78 Stories deck, then this is your reading. So let's take a look at some messages from your past. Some messages for pile number 3's past, please. So we have the Queen of Coins, we have the Emperor, and we have the Empress. Okay. So I'm just getting like a lot of really almost like busy energy for you in the past. You're like this Queen of Coins, like you've just been out and about, you've just been busy. But I see it in the good way. You have like a lot of abundance in life. I feel like you're doing really well in life when it comes to like material items. I don't see you having too many issues in the past. You've kind of have had like a very calm and like calm life here. She's like, you know, singing and with her groceries with her kid here. It's almost like she has like no problems whatsoever. But with the Emperor and the Empress here together side by side as well, maybe there's like a feeling of clash between like what you want. With the Emperor here, I'm feeling that maybe in the past you've been really wanting to work on your career, your life goals, you know, your future. You've just been almost like overworking. There's a sense of like overworking and really needing to climb a ladder. Perhaps that is just, you know, you being very having lots of like amazing goals in the future when it comes to like, I'm really getting like career and monetary like maybe abundance as well, and safety. I see you just yeah, like grinding for to really create like a sense of safety and stability for yourself. And I see you just like working a lot, but you're working a lot but enjoying it. Like in the Empress here, perhaps there's like almost like you had to really balance yourself when it comes to like over indulging and relaxing, and then next time on Monday like suddenly like you're working so hard and like doing overtime and really like grinding to do better for yourself. I see you as someone who has a lot of goals in life, a lot of passions in life. You're quite a passionate person, and because of that passion you're quite abundant, and you tend to get things that you really want. Maybe you're quite a manifester as well. I see you like doing like what are they called, like boards, future boards, manifestation boards. I think it's called manifestation boards. Yeah, I just see you just being such a hard worker and really having this laser eye vision to being this Empress. Like you're working hard right now to maybe so that you feel like this will be you, the Empress. Like you won't have to work so hard in the future. You won't have to do so many overtimes, and that's why you're doing the hard stuff right now already. But I see you kind of just, you know, kind of enjoying this. Perhaps it's like a new career for you, or you just started in a higher position as well, and you're taking, you know, this really seriously, this new employment, this new opportunity seriously. And with this Get Out of Your Head note, I'm getting the feeling that you've just been in such like a work mindset that yeah, there's it feels very like so much energy coming in and out here. Like you almost like have no time to really rest and take some time for yourself because you're doing so much like work right now. Let's take a look at some messages for the present. What are some messages for the present for pile number 3, please? Present for pile number 3, we have the 6 of Cups. We have the 8 of Wands. And we have the Queen of Wands. Okay. So I see you really like right now. It's almost like you're kind of like been over this phase of like overworking and overachieving, and now you're really having fun. You're like going out with friends, maybe you're like visiting friends from different countries, or like I just see you like traveling often for some reason. With this 8 of Wands too, I see you just like still having underneath the Emperor here, still having this pinpoint accuracy of what you really want in life. You're still manifesting, you're still having fun, but you're slowly kind of getting tired of the work. You're kind of getting tired of the grind. You know, you've worked so hard and you've had so much abundance as of now, because of that, like, I don't want to say like grindset mindset. Is that the word for it? But you've just been grinding so hard. Like, look at this huge sunflower. You're abundant, but now you're kind of like, okay, is this really all there is? Maybe you're a little bit unhappy with your job. I don't see you like hating your job, but maybe you're just kind of like over it, or you're just tired of doing the same things over again. I see you as someone who has a really overactive brain. Maybe you're quite intelligent. I can see that. You are good at really getting what you want, because you know what you want to manifest, you plan it, and you just know where your goal is here. That's all I can see from this, like, oh my gosh, what is it? But this game, like, I just see like the middle, him throwing it and then it like landing right in the middle of this board. Yeah, I just see you kind of just like having a almost like a lull in your life. Like, yeah, you're enjoying, with your friends, you're communicating, you're having a lot of fun, and you're really like deciding. Well, you already kind of know. I just see you being like a long-term planner here. But you're kind of like looking out for more. You're like, okay, is this it? And there's like a feel of like almost needing to slow down, maybe. Like, I also see that she has like a lot of work here. I see you just taking your time when it comes to work. You're not as like this Emperor energy where he's like kind of just almost a feeling of like overworking. I see you just slowing down and being more chill in the present. And perhaps with this get out of your head card, you're slowly needing to, like really get out of your head. Maybe, do something that makes you happy, that's, not for the end goal that you have in mind. Yeah, with this like the two guys like hugging here, you're really trying to almost focus on relationships as well, and focus on, you know, what makes you happy. I see this huge sunflower here, and she's like boring. Like, why do I have to look at these papers when I could just be like chilling with my friends or something, right? So it's almost like your focus is slowly moving away from like safety and material gain to really just enjoying life and being in the present moment, and yeah, getting out of your head. Let's take a look at messages for the future. What are some messages for the future for pile number 3? You have 2 of Cups, 6 of Coins, and 3 of Cups. As usual, let me move this over up a bit. Yeah, so for your future messages, yes, you're really just, I see you just getting out of work mode. Yeah, getting out of your head. I see you just sharing, excuse me, sharing like life with people that you love, that make you happy. Maybe you're going back into dating, you're going back into like finding a partner, because in this past I see you just kind of like, maybe you're a single person and you've just been so focused on work and like safety and livelihood, and now you're like trying to look for someone that maybe will, you know, change things up for a bit, that will be a partner that you can share your life with, with a similar goals. I see you guys, I see you just kind of, yeah, trying out dating, trying out, maybe not even dating if you're not interested in that, maybe just having like deeper conversations with people, yeah, and just enjoying other people. Also see you just, yeah, almost like being closer to your heart, out of your head and into your heart, more into your heart, like giving back to others. I feel like you've also been like thinking of like volunteering maybe, or like volunteering your time, mentoring other people. Maybe you've just like joined a couple of groups, different types of groups where you want to help others or share, I don't know, share your ideas with other people. I'm really getting that you're really looking for, you're gonna be finding and like looking for connections in the future, you know, that lull, that feeling of like idleness that you're feeling right now. I feel like the answer is to really like, yeah, get out of your head and just enjoy connecting with others, connecting with others, opening up to, or opening up yourself to other people. I also feel like you're the type of person that will also bring other people together. I see that personality within yourself. I also see you like just having a lot of like good food and just really enjoying other people's like companies. If you're like the CEO of a company or a manager, you're gonna be taking out your fellow colleagues more. You're gonna be really understanding the power of, you know, human dynamics or like friendships within a group, because that would maybe make your team a lot stronger as well. Yeah, I just see you like having fun, going out, enjoying people, you know, connecting and finding like a deeper purpose with that. Perhaps like before, your purpose was just to be safe and create like this haven and this like, yeah, safety net for yourself. but now you kind of like almost past those goals, or you know that you're gonna pass it, you're confident, so you're slowly kind of stepping away from that and really like understanding that, hey, like there's more to life than work. I need to have fun with people, go out, eat good food, travel, date around, give back to the community. And that's really beautiful, because really connection is everything, right? Yeah, perhaps like I just see you being so helpful. I see you someone who like mentors others, and you really giving your time to the community. Maybe there's like a passion that you have that you've really been thinking of, and you've really been wanting to like volunteer for like a certain organization because you kind of have the skills that they need, or you want to like have a bigger effect in your community. That's what I'm getting. And that's really beautiful, pile number 3. That is all for me, and I hope you resonated with this reading. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you again soon. Goodbye.